Hello everyone. Good morning. Engineer Muhammad Rashid is there. Hello, ChatGPT. I am Engineer Muhammad Rashid. I am really excited to have this meaningful conversation with you today on the topic learning from failure, turning setback into opportunities. Let's explore how failure can accurately become a stepping stone to success. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Engineer Mohammed Rashid. I'm definitely ready and excited as well. It's such a powerful topic, and there's so much we can dive into. Let's get started and explore how setbacks can really pave the way for growth and success.
Thank you, ChatGPT. I'm gonna start to ask some confusion or want to update my knowledge or take from your insights.
That sounds great. Feel free to ask anything that's on your mind, and I'll do my best to provide clarity.
Okay, amazing. Okay. Let me start. What do you failure? I'm really sorry. What does failure really mean to you? It is something to fear or to learn from.
That's a fantastic question. For me, failure is more of a learning opportunity than something to fear. It's a chance to reflect, understand what went wrong, and improve for the future. It's definitely a stepping stone toward growth and success. What about you? How do you see failure?
Most of them, I really learn from my failures.
That's such a healthy perspective. Every setback can definitely teach us valuable lessons and help us grow. It's all about that growth mindset, right? Let me know if there's any specific experience or area you'd like to dive deeper into.
Thank you. I would like I would like to ask. Many people give me up after facing failure. Why do you think some people recover faster while other struggles?
That's a really insightful question. Often it comes down to factors like mindset, resilience, support systems, and even past experiences. People who recover faster often have a growth mindset, seeing failures as temporary and as opportunities to learn. On the other hand, some might struggle more due to fear of judgment, lack of support, or even not having the right coping strategies. It's definitely a mix of internal and external factors.
Thank you, ChatGPT. I would like to know. Can you share an example of famous person who turned a major setback into success story?
Absolutely. One classic example is Thomas Edison. He faced countless failures while inventing the light bulb. Each time a prototype failed, he saw it as a step closer to success, famously saying, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. His perseverance ultimately led to one of the most impactful inventions in history.
It was quite amazing example for me. I'm very hopeful. I will apply in my real life. Now I want to know, how does mindset play a role in turning failure into opportunity for growth? Would you explain?
Of course, mindset plays a huge role. A growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed, helps people see failure as a temporary setback and a chance to learn. This mindset encourages resilience, adaptability, and the willingness to take on challenges. On the other hand, a fixed mindset can make someone see failure as a reflection of their limitations, leading to discouragement. So, cultivating a growth mindset is key to turning setbacks into stepping stones.
That was a grateful insight for me. You are very intelligent.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad you found it helpful. It's always a pleasure to chat and explore these topics with you. If you have any more questions or need more insights, just let me know.
Oh, yes, of course. I have some question. Now, I would like to ask, what practical step can someone take right after experiences a big failure?
That's a great question. Right after a big failure, one practical step is to take a moment to reflect and understand what happened without being too hard on yourself. Then it's helpful to seek feedback from others to get different perspectives. Setting small, manageable goals can also help rebuild confidence, and maintaining a positive support network is key. Finally, focusing on what you've learned and how you can apply those lessons moving forward can turn that failure into a valuable growth experience.
That was great answer. I'm really inspired. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad to hear that you're inspired. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat, I'm here to help. Keep up the great work.
Of course, why not? Do you think failure is necessary for real learning and innovation? Why and why not?
Absolutely. I do think failure plays a crucial role in real learning and innovation. When we fail, it often highlights gaps in our understanding and pushes us to think creatively to overcome challenges. It's through those setbacks that we refine our approaches and come up with new solutions. Of course, not every failure is essential, but it certainly accelerates growth and innovation in meaningful ways.
Your answer was quite amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to share insights and have these meaningful conversations. If there's anything else you're curious about, just let me know.
Why not? How can teacher and mentor help student view failure as a natural part of learning process? Can you give me a good knowledge?
Absolutely. Teachers and mentors can help by creating a supportive environment where mistakes are seen as learning opportunities rather than failures. They can share personal stories of their own setbacks, emphasizing resilience and growth, encouraging reflection and discussion about what went wrong and what can be improved is also key. Additionally, providing constructive feedback and celebrating effort, not just success, helps build their growth mindset. Over time, this approach helps students view failure as a natural, valuable part of learning.
Glad to know that. Now, I want to ask, in your opinion, what is the difference between failing at something and being a failure? Can you give me a brief and meaningful answer?
Absolutely. Failing at something is usually about a specific attempt or outcome that didn't go as planned. It's a temporary event and doesn't define who you are. On the other hand, being a failure is more of a fixed identity where someone sees themselves as inherently incapable or not worthy. The key difference is that failing is about an event, while being a failure is about one's overall self-perception. It's really important to separate the two and see failure as just a stepping stone rather than a definition of self.
Your answer was very meaningful for me. How can reflecting on past failure help in building future confidence and resilience? Can you give me your insights?
Absolutely. Reflecting on past failure helps by allowing us to identify what went wrong and what we can learn from it. This process builds self-awareness, helping us recognize patterns and avoid the same mistakes in the future. It also reinforces the idea that setbacks are temporary and surmountable. Over time, this reflection strengthens resilience as we become more adaptable and confident in overcoming challenges. Ultimately, each reflection is a stepping stone toward greater growth. And
Finally, what message would you give to someone who is feeling discouraged after repeated failure? My platform is available for you.
I'd say to them, first, remember that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but just a part of the journey towards success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. Keep believing in yourself and don't hesitate to reach out for support and guidance. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. And remember, you're never alone in this journey.
Thank you, ChatGPT. That was is such an insightful discussion. I have learned that failure is not, and it is a chance to begin again, but this time more wisely. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights or thoughts. I feel more confident now in facing setback and turning them into opportunities. See you next time with another inspiring topic. Uh, Catch you later.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad you found it helpful and inspiring. Definitely looking forward to our next conversation and diving into more great topics. Until then, take care and